You are listening to the Everything Goes podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is Gus with the Everything Goes podcast. What's up, Josh?
What's up? I'm back.
Hell yeah, we back, dude. You back. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, dude.
Shit, man. I mean, before we started recording, man, we were talking about all this stuff, dude.
Oh, yeah. Election day. I was right around the corner.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I don't want to say where you're rolling. I mean,
No more president. No more president.
Shit. Hey, I heard it was your birthday yesterday. Heidi told me it was your birthday yesterday.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Birthday, bro. I forgot to have the
Thanks,
beers
man.
ready for you, man.
Oh, it's all good, man.
You know what? We stopped by Tacos Reyes right here.
Yeah.
Before starting this, I saw the liquor store, but I was gonna walk in there, and then my kids are like, "I go use the restroom there." So I totally forgot about it, and we had to take them to the corner right there behind the trash bins and take a pee. Then I forgot about it.
Oh, shit. It's all good, man. Thanks,
Otherwise, I would have had a 6-pack here.
Yeah, no. I held myself back from bringing something because I know sometimes you're like, if we start drinking, we might get a little sloppy on the podcast.
Yeah, I start slurring.
Yeah.
But that's why I said 6-pack, because anything more than that, I start slurring.
Shit.
And yeah.
Next time I'll bring a 6-pack.
How old are you now? Mid-30s?
34, man. 34.
You're not even mid-30s, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, 34, dude.
Still young, man.
Yeah.
You're still young.
Starting to feel it in my back, but
yeah,
I'm still good.
You're telling me, man. And I was telling Heidi, I was like, fuck, my back hurt. That's when you know you're old, bro.
Yeah.
All right, bro. So let's talk about zombie apocalypse. You ready for it?
Yeah, let's do it. This is a fun one.
So let's talk about the zombie apocalypse. So we're already going through a plague or whatever it is called.
We're going through our own version of an apocalypse.
The
2020 apocalypse.
Pretty much. I call it a plague.
The plague.
Because it is. It's a plague, isn't it?
I don't think, yeah. I mean, I don't think by definition it's a plague, but I think a plague was like something from nature that is like, like if we were invaded by fucking, the hornets, like the hornets, if it was like crazy fucking hornets, that would be a plague,
Okay.
But I guess, yeah.
But what do we call COVID then?
The pandemic,
It's a pandemic, so it spreads. It spreads
globally.
Okay, well that's what the pandemic is, because it spread pandemic.
Globally, yeah. So an epidemic is if it would have just been like somewhere like stays in that, like something in Africa happened in the past, right?
Okay, so it stays in
so
that region.
So it stays there. It's like an epidemic, something that's going on locally.
Okay.
But a pandemic is worldwide. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what? I forgot to tell you this when I introduced you. What's up, everybody? That's how slow I am. But that's okay, bro. Yeah. So let's talk about the zombie apocalypse, and it's because it's Halloween time that we got. I like talking about stuff like this. That we're a week away from Halloween. I feel like a kid all the time around this time, and we do Halloween stuff. As you could tell, look, I mean, we already live all crunched up in here, and then a bunch of the stuff out here, decorations and stuff. Yeah, we love it. I know my family loves it. How about you?
Yeah, it's all Halloweened out, man. Oh yeah, that's cool.
But it's some Halloween
snowman Halloween mix over here.
Yeah, it's a Disney Halloween.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a Disney Halloween.
It's true. Oh, I hadn't noticed that. Yeah.
It's a Disney Halloween.
So we're looking at some Disney characters that are dressed in Halloween suit attires. It looks cool. It's nice. Yeah.
That's the one thing I missed this year, going to stuff like that. Because usually we do stuff like that. We go to Disneyland for Halloween. We usually do stuff like that.
Hey, well, we're going to be celebrating next week. Are you going to come?
Where?
To my place. We're going to have a little mini pandemic safe for all the listeners.
Heidi told me about that.
Yeah, come through. We're going to have a fog machine.
I still haven't. I mean, my kids are going. Heidi's going. But they still haven't given me the day off. So I'm not going to find out till this week.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Well, hopefully you can make it, bro.
Because it's a Friday night, huh?
Yeah, it is a Friday night.
Yeah, so I work Friday nights, but I'm going to ask for it.
Yeah, we're gonna go all out. We're going to do a little...
and then Halloween's the next day,
maze. We're going to have like 2 fog machines. It's going to be popping. Yeah, we're going to go all out, bro. We're going to be, all this whole week, we're going to be doing like arts and crafts to do ghosts to put inside the maze and shit. So
all right.
It'll be nice.
That's cool, man. I really enjoy stuff like that. For some reason, Halloween makes me feel like a kid.
Yeah.
For real.
Of course.
You know, when I met Heidi?
Yeah.
Heidi she was not okay with any of that before because she was into the church, bro. Made her turn, and now she loves it. She can't wait to go to your house on Friday with the kids. The kids are looking forward to it. Like, oh, man.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun.
That's good, bro. But just imagine if you had the zombie apocalypse right now. Bro.
What kind of zombies would you? Obviously,
There's
listen.
two
If
type-
zombies came, right, we would want the fucking slowest, dumbest motherfuckers,
Well,
right?
that's what I
Like
was
the
gonna-
Walking Dead zombies.
That's what I was gonna tell you.
I don't know how the world came to an end on that show. By the way, like those zombies were so slow. What the fuck?
Well, if you've seen the show, it's not about just
Right.
It's not about. It's usually the bad people are the bad people.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I get it. That show was more about humanity and how we lose our humanity.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
what you gonna do to survive?
Right. What? Okay, so let me rephrase the question. What zombie do you think? Like, if we had an actual zombie apocalypse, what type of zombie do you think we would realistically have?
Most likely,
Sounds dumb.
maybe it's because just for the listeners,
Right.
I think there's two in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like the zombie apocalypse, like the Walking Dead, they walk all slow and fucking all crooked,
Mm-hmm.
and the World War Z type,
Oh shit.
where they run off fast and they're about to catch your ass and you're done
Fuck.
for.
That now in that situation, we're fucked, bro.
But that I don't know, but that's movie. I think that's a movie thing, isn't it? I can't see.
To me, listen, my favorite zombie movie of all time is World War Z.
How about Zombieland? Usually,
Oh, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Zombieland's a good movie.
Okay, well,
That's a very realistic zombie. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a maybe not as intense as World War Z, because World War Z is like these guys are like fucking 100% and extra strength. They're smashing their heads in their fucking window like get to you. Versus Zombieland seems more like, realistic. Like
they act more human almost. Well, as fast as a human.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I can't see these guys going like fucking World War Z over here fucking jumping.
No, those guys are like super fucking humans, super zombies.
Yeah, that's too much, I think.
That's crazy.
But that's because of whatever they're going through, right? That gives them all that power.
Well, it just, that one, I think it's the virus doesn't really kill them, right? The virus just flips them. And then the virus has this thing where it just wants to pass. So so they're not eating people. They just act like a virus, which the whole thing for viruses, it wants to spread.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So it needs a host, but not only a host, but it has the need to spread.
Yeah.
So in World War Z, right, the zombies are fucking like they'll bite someone. It's not about hunger, and then the motherfucker will flip. And then immediately want to go and bite somebody else, right? So it's just about spreading the virus. Versus in all the other zombie movies, like they're biting, they're chasing you to eat you.
Like the Return of the Dead, like George Romero and so on.
Yeah.
But see, that's your traditional zombie, like
it is
slow moving, kind of like if they're dead.
Yeah,
that's your traditional one, just like The Walking Dead, traditional.
But the Zombieland one, I think that you mentioned, that one's probably the most realistic, maybe.
That's probably the most funniest one too.
Well, the movie was a great movie.
Just to let you know, I got my rules from them, just to make it more fun on them, because we have rules to surviving the apocalypse.
Well, you're fucking dead, bro, if we have a zombie apocalypse right now.
Fuck no, but hey, there's other ones that'll cross number one. I'm not gonna.
What does he say? The first one to go were the fatties. Is that what he says?
No, number one, it's you got to keep in shape or some shit like that. But we're gonna go over cardio. Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, but it also says keep it light. Like if this fucker holding your bags, then fucking you gotta take them out.
Right. Or don't public bathrooms like shits.
Yeah,
you know,
we're gonna go over that.
That's crazy.
So we're on equal terms when it comes to what type of zombie we prefer.
Right.
The slow ones, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck it, because if it's World War Z kind, we're done.
Yeah, we're done on that one.
Unless you fucking in the army or something like that with fucking high-powered weapons. But the average human, we're done for.
You're fucking done.
We're done. Okay, so fucking the apocalypse has started, bro. 2 weapons that you're gonna have to have.
Okay. So
hold up. One, it has to be one that you're gonna fucking use up close.
Right.
And then the other one where it's more like fast, more kind of like a gun or something that shoots or something like that. Right. What would it be?
So for me, I think it would have to be like a samurai sword, katana, something like that for close combat.
Homegirl has that. What's her name? Shimon or whatever.
With
The Walking Dead.
Because it's just very easy. Like the way that you swing both hands full force, across the neck, and it's a wrap. And listen, you don't need to reload. It doesn't make it's quiet. So for close combat or stealth kills,
Yeah.
bam, that one. For
Damn, that's actually a good one.
yeah, bro.
I was thinking of a hammer. Never mind. I'm taking the hammer back.
Because the hammer will get stuck
Yeah.
and it doesn't penetrate.
Okay.
And so if you got a lot of them, it's really hard to what the fuck. And then you gotta.
You know what? Then just because you have your katanas, I'll probably take the bat. What's it called? Lucio. I'll take Lucio,
That's
bro.
a good one.
Because it has all these fucking little spikes all over.
Yeah, it'll just smash them. Yeah, a good bat too will for sure.
A
fuck
nice
somebody
heavy
up.
bat, yeah.
And then my second one, it would be between a bow and arrow or an assault rifle of some kind.
But see, that's the thing with the handguns and assault rifles, that once you're done with them, you better have the ammo for it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, assuming you have a shitload of ammo.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the
for
problem.
sure, it would have to be. Yeah. That's why there's the back and forth between the bow, because if you shoot someone in the head, right?
Yeah.
At a long range distance, you can go to you can go over there and retrieve the arrow.
Yeah.
And then just reload, right? So it's like reusable ammo. But if you're ever in a situation where there's like a shitload of zombies coming at you, like a bow and arrow is not gonna fucking do it.
No. It'll get stuck and that's it. You can't do what Daryl does, just take it back out and then shoot again. That's only movie magic.
So it would have to be a rifle with however many rounds I'm gonna have.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? But what's easier, I think that's one thing that you see on The Walking Dead, how people make their own ammo, and specifically the shotgun.
Right.
I could probably go with the shotgun myself, because we could probably make that. Because you don't necessarily just need like hand powder. You could do some other stuff that kind of nails and shit like that.
Oh, like that you put in the cartridge, right? Instead of like you can
like
put fucking
gunpowder.
rocks in there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, as long as you have the gunpowder, you can put something in the top
Yeah.
as an actual projectile. You mean
Exactly. So
sure.
you could make that yourself, though. I mean,
Right.
you don't really need to go out there. But again, limited.
Right.
It's limited. So I'll probably go with a shotgun. I don't give a damn. And Lucio, and then run.
Yeah.
So you know what's funny about this? We talk about it like it's funny, and we see it on TV all the time. But there's people that actually believe that the zombie apocalypse was going to happen.
Listen, I did a little burble right now because I knew you were gonna say that, and then and I for a second I imagined like shit, yeah, if this really happened, bro, like it would be fucking crazy.
Because
we talk about it all, yeah, and all fun and games, but if this shit really happened, like it's not just your surviving you have to worry about. There's also you have to be on the move, like food, water. First of all, we're the first ones to be fucked because we're in a major city.
Yeah.
The first thing you want to do is get out of the city.
You gotta run up to the fucking hills and shit.
Get out of the city as quickly as you can, because...
it's funny that I was researching this, and I had forgotten that there was a show back in the day called Doomsday Preppers on I think it was National Geographic, the channel. And they had I think that a lot of those people, some of them, not all of them, they talk about the end of the world and all that shit. Right. And a couple, I think, talk about the zombie apocalypse. Like it's a real thing. That was like a couple years back. That was almost 10 years ago, 12 years ago, something like that, 08 or 09. And
I remember seeing something like that, yeah.
But even at that time, I remember seeing like pictures and, oh, you guys ready for the zombie apocalypse? Are you ready? Are you ready? Right. But now it's a real thing with this fucking pandemic going on, man. I could see fucking the Walking Dead actually happen.
Yeah.
I could see that shit.
I mean, listen, everyone having to quarantine for however long in their homes. I mean, you could say, you had to kind of bunker down and sit tight,
Yeah.
And so sure, you didn't have to worry about anybody killing you, but you're kind of just chilling in your house, like if you just change outside and the fact that there's a virus, you could be like, oh, there could be zombies outside, and you're just deciding to stay home. Like you go stock up. The only problem is like when you go stock up on food, right?
Yeah.
Or when you go stock up on supplies, you're pretty much like fighting for your fucking life.
Unless you're a doomsday prepper.
Here, you just put a mask on.
Exactly.
Unless you're a doomsday prepper, right? And you have a shitload of supplies that are already
you
like...
have a fucking bunker underneath the ground already. They're ready to go, for real. Some of them believe in this shit, bro.
Oh, for sure. I've seen that. I remember seeing a couple episodes of that show, and I think on YouTube I saw last time some dude, he has like a full-on fucking...
armor,
like,
right?
Underneath his yard. You can't even see it.
Yeah,
he has like a little shed in the back of his house.
Yeah.
And in the shed... underneath like the carpet, no sé qué tiene the shed.
Yeah.
He had dug when he first bought the house.
Shit.
He dug underneath. He put like a metal fucking tin thing in the bottom.
Yeah, that's
and it's all subterranean underground, like however many feet under it. And he's poured concrete, bro.
On top of
And listen, it was a full fucking project he did.
Yeah.
It's dope. It's huge. It's probably about as big as, the apartment. Like it was at least like 800, 1,000 square feet inside. And he has like ventilation. He's got it all figured out. I was like, damn, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. You know what's funny about that? That we talk about this and we look at these people kind of like crazy. Mm-hmm. But as you remember that in early March and early April, when the pandemic hit here in the United States, there was a lot of people fucking going and get water, food. They were doing all this crazy shit, bro. You remember that?
Yeah.
And what the fucking doomsday preppers were like, look at these people killing each other. Man, I got all this shit already done.
Listen, thank God, bro. Listen, thank God that this is not as, I know, listen, it's bad, right? Like it's bad for, if you lost a loved one and if you know somebody who's passed away or that's been affected by COVID, like it's bad. Yeah. But it could have been much worse.
Yeah.
It could have been much worse. It could have been like very fucking bad.
It could have been like the Black Plague, eh?
Yeah. It could have been fucking terrible, bro. And then, listen, we were blessed that these companies stayed open.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking UPS and all these companies that were getting shit to people. Like, Walmart, the market stores. Even though the markets and the stores maybe were low on food or didn't have any food, the fucking people making the food, the factories, they were still producing food. They were still working. But could you imagine where shit goes crazy, bro, and all that shit stops? Like, it stops. Like, that's it. It's like Zombieland.
Yeah. Shit, I'm telling you that. That's why I brought it up, because I can imagine fucking mass pandemic and then the chaos that it was being created. I mean, you saw how it was. It was fucking crazy. I couldn't get a fucking bottle of water, bro. I don't know what it is with the people in toilet paper, bro. I couldn't even get toilet paper.
And the other thing too is the fact that people were just grabbing like a ton of shit. Like they didn't give a shit about anybody else.
See, no, that was
and this goes back to the other show we were talking about, right? What's it called? What's the other show we were talking about in the beginning? Well, The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Where people lose their humanity.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of motherfuckers out there, bro. They were just piling up the food as much as they could get. Yeah. They didn't give a fuck. Like everybody, this is what I'm saying. Like everybody when they're normal is like relaxed and everyone's kind and nice, and like smiles but when shit hits the fan, dude, your true colors, your true humanity comes out and survivability.
It's survival of the fittest.
And at that point, it's like fuck you, because I have kids and I have my people and whatever. Yeah. That's what matters.
I
gotta do what I have to do.
You have to fuck somebody over eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you try to fuck somebody over, you're always gonna have that in the back of your mind, like, fuck, can I really do this?
Yeah.
But hey, survival is a strong fucking
like a motivator.
Yeah,
huh?
Yeah. I don't know if you because I've been listening to Joe Rogan for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't listen to all his things, but I mean all his episodes. But there's things where he talks about how survival is like the strongest thing. You could be in death's door, but you're gonna fight to survive, no matter what it takes. And it's a bitch when you're kind of facing death and it's right in front of your face. It's the survival instinct in people. That's where you become most our animal instinct, I guess.
So what would you do? Right? Like there's zombies. What's your plan? What's your go-to?
First off, I think I would stay away from homes. I'd probably go like if I live in a building like that that's secure, we have to close down like this. This apartment, like the front lobby, we close it down. We lock it down.
Right.
And then we stay up in the I guess from floor 3, and I stay up. I would try to stay like nothing comes up, but we make it like a bunker here almost.
Right.
The people that live here or whatever. Nobody goes out, nobody comes inside. Kind of like we make our own camp here.
Right.
So that would be my first thing.
Okay.
And then whoever has the bigger weapon, the bigger gun gets to be the king. That's pretty much how it works, though. You think about it. It's not the biggest muscles, bro. It's who has the biggest gun. That's how it works.
Right.
So if I have the biggest shotgun, then I'm going to say what I got to say. And that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to do things, the dirty work, bro. Dirty work.
So what would you guys do about like food and stuff, food and water?
Shit, that's the problem, bro. Like, if I have to fucking feed my kids, then we're gonna have to raid somebody. That's fucked up. That's how it
No, it's
fucked
real.
up, bro.
In the apartment, you mean? Or what do you mean?
No, we'd probably try to raid like the other apartments, because I'm pretty sure they would probably start doing shit like that too.
Right.
But
so it'd be like The Walking Dead. Now you're over there
much.
fucking like battling with another fucking apartment building.
But that's the way it's gotta be. Like, the most people that you have with you are the ones that are gonna survive.
So that's the short term. What's the long term? What would be your hope in that situation? That eventually they would figure shit out, and then like it's waited out, and then hopefully it gets better.
I think at the beginning you would have to wait it out, and then
fuck. You have too much trust in the government, bro.
But no, I'm not trusting the government, because the government don't trust in you, man.
But then you're sitting around in your apartment, like waiting for what?
I'm not waiting for anything. I'm waiting to take over. Planning.
Take over what?
To take over the world, bro. Sorry, I saw
the
that.
zombie world.
I saw that on Pinky and the Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain.
My son was watching that, and
that's
like,
funny. What are we doing today, Pinky? Okay, so that's your short-term plan. What's your long-term plan?
Long-term plan is probably get the biggest car.
Mm-hmm.
Put all our shit. What with the stuff that you need?
Mm-hmm.
Most likely, we're gonna have to leave the fucking TV here.
Right. And where would you go?
I don't know. Probably somewhere in the desert, Palmdale. I'd probably head that way first. Yeah. Get away from the big city.
Right.
Because it's dangerous out here. It's gonna be dangerous.
Yeah.
Fighting zombies and then fighting your own fucking neighbors. So. And after that, then we have to regroup. Stay with family, because that's the only pretty much the only people you're gonna be able to kind of like trust.
Right.
I can't see anybody else. I mean, because everybody has a family.
Right.
You can't kill your own family. I mean, if you do, then you're fucked up. But
nah, nobody's.
But do you get me though?
Right.
So with friends, it's just a little different. I don't know, because like you said, I mean, you got your own kids and they got kids, so you lose your humanity, like kind of like you said.
This is where I think it's really interesting about life in LA, because life in LA, like there is no sense of community in LA. You know, like
Depends.
in other places, in the States, I don't know. I haven't lived outside of the U.S., but in LA, it's like it's just you and your family and your friends, like wherever they're at. No. And LA is such a spread out place that. But here, I don't know. Like, do you feel like there's a sense of community here with your neighbors in the building?
I think my wife. I talk to some people. And then some other people don't talk to me, and they just look at me the other way or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of like work, basically. Mm-hmm. You just it's a hi bye kind of thing here.
Right.
But my wife's a little different. She gets along with a lot of people, so it's a little different. Okay. So it all depends. It all depends if the people trust you.
Yeah, man. I would have to definitely agree with leaving the city, especially the fucking metropolis that we live in.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah.
But how about, like, have you ever seen the picture of The Walking Dead when he's when what's his name walks with his horse? What's the I forget the sheriff's name.
Rick.
Okay, when Rick walks, beginning of the where the cars are just left on the street, it's empty. It's because people jammed up everything and they just left their cars. Right. So that's gonna happen if you don't leave early.
You have to save your wife or your kids. Who would you save?
Fuck, I'm throwing them on the... See, that's the problem, bro. Luckily, I'm already thinking above you. I'll probably have a motorcycle. I'll fucking jacking somebody with a motorcycle.
Yeah, but you're in a situation where you have to make a choice. Your wife, you have to save your wife. You have to save your wife or your kids. One of them's gonna get bit.
I'll be like, sorry, hiding that. How about you? I'm gonna give you that.
Yeah, no, yeah, probably. About the kids.
But like, sorry. I mean, we had a good life.
Yeah, no, it'd have to be the kids. I think they would do the same. I would expect them to do the same.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be like, hey, push me first and then take off with
the only problem is, fuck, I gotta see this movie, bro. Did you see this movie? It's not about zombies, but the one with who's this guy from who's the guy from this Amazon show and The Office? I can't remember. Something Shawinski.
Oh no, you got me there.
Shit,
I'm not that good.
The one with Silence, where there's like aliens, and oh, dude, if you haven't seen this fucking movie, you have to see it, bro.
Haven't seen it.
Oh shit, you need to see this tonight. Anyway, I'm not gonna give it away. I'm not I can't give it away anymore. Never mind, I can't use that example.
Damn it.
Anyways, yeah, they would appreciate it. The only problem I feel like on the other hand is like if for example you were to sacrifice your life for your kids and and Heidi, then it's like fuck.
Then
It's like tough for them because like how are they gonna?
Yeah, you're gonna leave them kind of like
survive.
hanging. Yeah,
then they might just fucking end up. It's gonna be easier to. Not that they wouldn't be able to fend for themselves, but you got kids, and then like the woman's expected now to do like the fucking grunt work, So
see, that's the bad part.
It's very possible, but it's also.
That's why you gotta be a doomsday prepper, bro. So you have all that shit, all your corners.
You ready to go?
Hey, I have a couple machetes. Hey, I'll take a machete.
Machetes popping too.
Yeah,
machetes are popping.
I had forgotten of that. I got a couple machetes, dude.
Yeah,
it's over.
Same concept as a sword, katana, but a machete. Yeah, machete.
It's just thick. I don't think. I mean, they're not as sharp as a fucking knife or kind of like your katana.
You can. Yeah, the thing with the katana, right, is also the swing. Or the samurai sword, double, if you use it, you're grabbing it with both hands. Yeah. Also, the way that the sword is made, it's made to spread, so when it cuts, when you're going full force with two hands, I saw your boy, Dupree, last time, I think he was using something like that to cut was it a tree or I don't like the side of a branch or something?
Really?
Well, I don't know if it was him or
was it a katana or was it a machete?
It might have been a machete. I can't remember what it was, but the way, bro, enough force, it just it spreads. The machete, if a machete is really sharp, it'll go through.
Yeah, just for the listeners, a katana is those samurai swords. Am I right?
I think they're two different things. I think they look the same, but I think
okay, but there's the Japanese swords that
one of them's I think one of them is maybe Chinese and the other one's Japanese.
For some reason I thought it was katanas came from Japan.
Let's see, a samurai sword was usually 36 inches long, and a shorter sword. Katana is usually around 24 to 26. So samurai sword is a little bit longer, katana shorter. Individual samurai. Oh, okay, so the katana is basically a shorter version of the samurai sword, and it's just basically preference. They're both for samurais.
Are they both Japanese?
I think they are.
Yeah.
Japanese society. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So they carry two swords. One of them was a samurai sword, and the other one was the katana. Okay. So katana is a shorter one. So I would probably do the longer one.
Okay. Yeah, I want the long one too.
So the samurai sword.
Samurai sword.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Okay, so let's go into the rules of survival mode.
All right.
We got these rules from Zombieland.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Because
so number one, what is it? Cardio.
Okay.
Was that what it was? Number one?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, dude, I've seen this movie like too many times. Double tap.
And it's the funny part. It says, I'm going to give you because there's a long version and there's a shorter version. Let's go with the long version. It's called the 33 Rules of Zombieland. How to survive the zombie apocalypse. And this is according to Zombieland, the movie. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie. If you haven't, there's 2 movies out there. They're pretty funny. Check them out. You ready?
Do it.
So these are the rules to surviving the zombie apocalypse. Rule number 1, it says cardio. The faster you run, the further away you can get away from the zombies.
I do not have that one checked right now.
So cardio, and this is why Josh tells me that I'd be a goner.
It says it right here. It says, when the virus struck, this is actual quote. When the virus struck for obvious reasons, the first ones to go were the fatties. That's what it says.
Yeah. Oh, so you got the top 9 or something like that?
No, all of them, but I think it's using the actual quotes from the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I think you do have. How many do you have? It's 33 or 9 of them.
I mean, it's a ton of them, but they skip in the movie, right? He doesn't say all of them. Yeah. And he has like number 53, wet naps.
So the funny part is, I mean, I have look what it says. Look at the picture I have. It's a fat guy running, and it's over for that guy.
Oh yeah.
They're chasing the fat guy, and he's done.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
So it says number 2, rule number 2. Okay, well, let's go back to number 1. Hey, hold up. Hey, I may be fat, but I'm not that bad of an athlete. Just get out of my way, because
How long ago was this, Gus? How long ago was this?
Hey.
I can't listen. My cardio's not. Even though I'm a slim dude, like my cardio now is not.
Lucky for us,
A game, bro. It's not.
Lucky for us, there's bikes now.
I mean, I guess I would.
And scooters, So.
An electric scooter. I'm gonna jump on an electric scooter.
For real. I mean, I think back in the day, the scooters weren't that popular. They made a comeback.
It's true.
I'm taking a scooter. I'm taking my kids' scooters. We're out of here.
Or some rollerblades.
Rule number 2, double tap. You know what that means? You gotta give them a double tap.
Pop.
Right?
Yeah. You gotta make sure they're down.
Yeah, exactly.
What does he say? In those moments when you're not sure the undead are really dead, don't get all stingy with your bullets.
Yeah, well, you gotta make sure that they're down. Number 3, beware of bathrooms.
Man.
You can't take a shit, man.
Don't let them catch you with your pants down. That would be the worst, bro. Could you imagine? Like, that would be the worst. I thought about this. Like,
dying.
Like, if some or even just getting into a fight or somebody, like, say you're taking a shit and like a robber decides to break into your house. Are you gonna wipe?
Fuck no. I'm gonna put my ass on his face.
Oh, dude.
I think that's one of the. You know what? I thought about that the other day because I was looking at I was taking a shit. You know how some people looked. Well, I was one of those looking through my fucking phone, and then I saw the Alaskan fucking earthquake that happened on Monday, and I was like, "Fuck! Imagine that happened."
What happened?
There was a big earthquake out there, in Alaska.
Oh shit!
But I was thinking about this. Like, fuck! Imagine me being on the toilet when the fucking big one hits.
Yeah, dude, that would suck.
It would suck, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, what am I going to do? Fucking wipe and then go?
Yeah. Like, what do you do? Like, fuck, I'm just going to walk out and then, like, with your whole family, Dad, it smells like shit. I said, dude, I had to run out of the bathroom, bro.
Hey, survival of the fittest, Tommy.
It's true.
Rule number 4, wear your seatbelt.
Seatbelts.
People forget that you could jump on a car or whatever's moving, and then that'd be fucking all bumpy, and the last thing you want to do is fucking hit a rock, and then you bounce off the fucking car, bro.
It's true.
Specifically for the people that have Jeeps and shit like that. Rule number 5, no attachments. This is a funny one because how about if you have a family? That's what it says, right? No attachments?
I don't have 5.
It says the way of the world, the apocalypse. So don't get too attached to your travel buddies. You may be blowing their brains out in the end. No matter how many times you promise each other in heartfelt tones over cans of pork beans to blow each other's brains out.
Cans of pork beans.
So that's what
That's fucked up. Why would you blow his brains out? That's not even fucking cool. So we have to worry about zombies, and now
you're fighting for a fucking can of beans.
Yeah, it doesn't make no. Yeah, no. We gotta share it.
You're in there to survive, not make the next Lifetime movie. That's fucked up, eh? So I guess we have to blow somebody's brain out. Sorry, Dupree. Rule number 6: cast iron skillet. What is that?
Oh, that's cooking. That's a cooking.
Oh, okay. That's why the guy has it.
Cast iron.
You gotta have one in your arsenal. It says.
That's a good one.
Sturdy, portable. This household item makes great zombie deterrents. You kind of hit them like a SWAT. Bing.
Bang. And you can cook them. You don't have to wash. You can cook.
You can fucking cook an egg after. Number 7: travel light. Have you seen part 2 of Zombieland?
Yeah.
Where the chick has all her fucking like a bunch of bags, and they're like, "Yeah, can you just help me?" And the guy's, "Yeah, sure." Before he gets in the car and takes off, she thinking that they put all this shit in the car.
I don't remember. I can't remember it.
It's like the good looking girl, like real good looking girl. It's not the stone girl. I forget her name, but it's like the bimbo chick. It's like the bimbo chick.
I forget her name. Wow, I don't remember it, but I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
She has all these bags, and she's like, hey, "Can somebody help me out?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll help you out."
Funny.
And he leaves them there.
That was so funny.
They all jump in the car and they take off because you have to travel light. Can't be carrying all this shit. It says, Rule 8, get a kick-ass partner. I think so.
I'm down with that for sure, bro.
Yeah, you got something. That's what it takes. Want somebody to fucking have your back. So I guess that's a good one. Rule number 9, with your bare hands, bro. Can you? Fuck.
What?
Like, that's what it says. I always have some kind of weapon ready. So I guess that's
so
rule number 9.
A sword, yeah, or an
with
axe
your bare
or some
hands.
shit.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I probably have a pocket knife, no matter what. Pocket knife, sword, whatever. Even hammer, bro. I'll be fucking carrying a fucking, like the construction workers.
I just carry fucking samurai right here, bro. At all times.
I'd be like Batman.
All times.
Carry something like that, like Batman.
Yeah, fuck that.
Rule number 10: don't swing low. Always hit them in the fucking head, bro. That's what it means. Rule number 10: don't swing low. Because even if you take out their legs, they're still. Have you seen they're still crawl at your ass.
Right.
Those are the ones that bite you in the ankles, bro.
That's true.
Rule number 11: use your feet. Running, jumping, kicking away zombies. Is that a good one?
That's a good one.
Rule number 12: bounty, paper towels. When it comes to the undead, you can never be too clean. I can't see people fucking finding clean water, man.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be like The Walking Dead. You guys seen The Walking Dead? These motherfuckers are always dirty as hell.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it would be crucial and important for you to live, like next to a river.
Yeah,
you'd have to live next to like a fresh river, a creek.
Yeah,
or river. Like
water
somewhere. Yeah.
Water, yeah,
like Northern California. You can't fucking survive in the desert, in the wild. The fuck are you gonna hunt? A squirrel, bunny, deer, and then where are you gonna get your fresh water from?
Shit, specifically if it's a hot fucking environment. Kind of like The Walking Dead. They're in Atlanta. Motherfuckers are all sweaty and dirty.
I have a couple of, I just bought not too long ago. Well, my wife got them, actually. She ordered a couple of those straws that have the filtration system in them.
Really?
Yeah. And it cleans out like fucking everything.
You don't have to fucking
so you can
boil the water anywhere you go?
Yeah, no, you could just fucking stick the straw in. Stick the straw in the fucking creek and drink.
Really?
And it filters out anything.
Really?
Yeah, and it works for like a lot of gallons of water, like a couple 100 gallons of water.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Before it obviously stops filtering.
Number 13. Shake it off. I don't know what that means. Whether it be bad thoughts, shock, or a zombie, you gotta shake it off.
Did they name all? I don't remember them naming all these fucking rules in the movie. I remember he did a bunch.
No, he has like the top 9
from the movie.
He has a top 9.
Because my list skips from like 3, 4, 7, travel light, 17, don't be a hero.
I think those are the main ones that he talks about.
Right.
But in his book,
I see. So he actually lists them all.
But those are the ones he says in the movie. Yeah, in the movie.
It's true.
So so those are the most popular ones that you want. But because we have to record and kind of put stuff out there, and that's why I chose the 33 version one.
It's true. Sunscreen.
Yeah. Always carry change of underwear. Don't be like Dupree and fucking shit yourself and not change your fucking underwear. Because I could see some people get scared of fucking zombies, bro. Yeah. We think it's all fun and jokes, but you see a fucking zombie right there in front of you, it's over, bro.
Yeah, it's...
I could see people shitting themselves.
Dude, did you see that video of that guy up in Utah? Was it where he's being fucking chased by a mountain lion?
Oh fuck yeah!
Like walk down by a fucking mountain lion. Imagine that was a fucking, just flip that shit around. But imagine the fucking zombie.
Oh yeah, no, hell yeah.
Like, and then motherfuckers like trying to eat you.
But did you see the beginning of the video where he kind of stumbles onto the baby cats or whatever?
No, I didn't see it.
That's what
obviously.
That's what started it. Yeah,
right.
So he was walking on the trail, and then there was 2 baby like cubs or whatever. What are they called? Cubs or cats or whatever?
Cubs.
So and then the cat
and the cubs were on the trail.
Yeah, they were on the trail. They were just sniffing, and then I don't know where the mom comes.
The mom saw him, and she's like protected.
She went into fucking mom mode, and it was over, bro. And that's why he's like, "Go back to your babies, go back." So you hear the guy kind of telling the lady to go back. I mean, the cat, the feline to go back, get back.
I can see how nowadays you would confuse that with a lady. And a lot of those on.
That's his rule number 15: bowling ball.
Volleyball.
Shit, fucking.
What is that? As
long as I throw it at somebody, I'm okay with it.
What the fuck is this
rule? It says rule number 15. Look.
Bowling ball.
And
then what does it say? What the fuck am I going to do carrying the...
While it may not kill a zombie, it can definitely... This is where I need my fucking glasses, bro.
Oh, sure, yeah. Incapacitate
a number of them at times to set up for a double tap.
Oh, okay.
So this is
Okay.
I guess it gives you time to run, I guess. Yeah,
that would go against number 7, which is travel light. How
right?
Fuck am I gonna be traveling with a bowling ball?
I was gonna tell you that. Like, fuck, that's a fucking heavy ass ball.
Yeah, fuck.
Rule number 16: opportunity knocks, and whenever it does, make sure you answer. I guess because you don't.
Fuck?
It says, but only answer, not a zombie.
Okay.
I don't get that one. Rule number 17: don't be a hero. So now this one, I'm pretty sure you have that one.
Yeah, I do.
He talks about it in the movie.
Yeah, I do have this one.
Can't be a hero, bro. If somebody's getting eaten, you can't go in there and save them, bro, because they don't eat your ass. You gotta just leave it. Fuck that.
Oh, and then 17 is a double flip. Then there's a be a hero. Some rules are made to be broken.
Okay, that's only if you're in love with the chick, because that's what he says. And he's like, fuck.
That's true.
It says yeah. So it's not like a video game. Fuck it. Rule number 18: limber up.
Oh, that one's very important, bro. Especially at my age.
Rule number 18: limber up.
Limber up, bro. You gotta stretch.
Nothing will slow you down like a pulled muscle.
Yeah, you're done, bro. You pull a fucking muscle and you're done. You gotta stretch out. You gotta stretch the legs.
When I was a teen and playing sports, I never stretched.
Hamstrings.
Never.
Everything.
I played basketball, played football, I played all that. I mean, I think the when I got to the football time, we would, there's a time to stretch and all that shit. But even then, I didn't take it seriously.
Right.
Now that I'm old, bro, you take that shit seriously.
Right.
Yeah, it sucks. Limber up, bro. Look, this was stretchy. Showing nalga. Rule number 19, break it up. It's always good to blow off a little steam, I guess. So when you see a empty room, go ahead. Hey, break it up.
Blow one off? What?
It says, you know how you, because kind of like, you remember when we used to work for that one company that we used to go in there and break shit up? And I used
okay. This is what they did in the second one. Didn't they do this in the second one when they went into one of the houses?
Something like that.
The house, and they just start, or somewhere in a fucking, like a gift shop, and they just started
breaking shit. Because it feels good.
Right.
It feels good. And
right.
I guess some people come home when they're feeling stressed out and break plates for that reason.
Right.
Because it kind of releases whatever you have in there. Number 20. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
That's a good one.
Unless it's time to sprint, then sprint. Sprint for your life. That's what it says. Rule number 21. Avoid strip clubs. You don't want to die in there.
That'd be creepy. Can you imagine it's zombie strippers?
Pretty dark in there, too.
It's true. I see. That makes sense.
While a brainless environment seem like a perfect hiding place, strip clubs distract you.
You'd be looking at the dead strippers.
Rule number 22. When in doubt, know your way out. Oh, you always got to have a fucking way out.
Well, you got to know your way out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And this is an important one, I think, as a guy, you know? Like, whenever you're with your family or you're out, bro, and you got to, like, know what's my exit strategy, you know? Because you got to, I don't know, it's crazy.
You got it.
You never know.
You know what? Even to this day, I'm still like that. Yeah. I'm always looking and checking out the environment, who's behind me. And I don't know why, bro. Yeah. I have that shit. My wife was like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you looking at?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I was like, no, I'm just.
It's like a guy. I don't know if it's a guy thing, but I think it is a guy thing, bro. It's like it's the whole surviving and thing, and it's like a genetic thing too, right? Like not genetic, biological thing where for what our brains, they go back to, to like when to us just being hunter gatherers and protectors, and like. It's just natural for us, right? Just like it's natural for a woman, not every woman, how it's natural to kind of be a little more soft with their kids and stuff. It's like natural for us to go somewhere and be thinking like, what the fuck if something happens? Yeah. Like one thing for me, I've always thought like in a time of if shit hits the fan, like if something's going crazy, and you see everyone running in one direction, don't fucking go that way.
Go the opposite.
Like think for yourself. Like I've always been like, why the fuck is everybody going that way? Like, no. Let's just, you're at Disneyland or something and everyone's like at the same time, like, or like walking in the same direction. Like there's other fucking exits. There's other ways to go. Yeah. And chances are you're probably going to be better off. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I get you. It makes sense.
Cause it just feels like that's where everything's gonna,
it's funny that we're talking about Zombieland, but I had also forgotten about fucking the other one, the Umbrella Academy, not the Umbrella Academy.
No, the Umbrella Corporation.
The Umbrella Corporation. That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah.
I had forgotten about that movie.
Well, that one's fucking crazy, bro, because that one's genetically modified. Those are
different type of zombies. I forget about that.
Like warfare zombies.
Yeah. Those are weaponized. They're weaponized zombies. You're right.
Right.
Which I actually like.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool.
I actually, you know what?
That was what kind of started it all.
Yeah, you know what? I take it back. I like that movie, those movies. Just thinking about it. I'm just trying to think about it right now. I know I'm fucking going all over the place, but...
Well, the first one, remember, she's in the house.
Zombie apocalypse movie.
Remember the first Resident Evil? She's in the house. And the house was gassed because she managed to get out, but it, like, wiped her memory.
Yeah.
And then they went back in with a team.
And
the fucking the little girl ended up killing everybody because everybody had basically turned into a zombie because they were exposed, whatever. It went airborne, the virus, the T virus. And but that shit was crazy because in the end, the Nemesis, remember they were working on, like, they had special fucking projects with these dudes, and there was that zombie Nemesis dude that was like a monster, and then he scratched the brother of the girl, I think it was, or the real husband or something like that. And then he started turning into Hit. And that's where it goes into the other Resident Evils.
It's funny.
That's fucking crazy. I would not fuck with that.
I was watching, because I watch all these shows on the Discovery Channel and all that shit. And I was watching I don't know what it is, but it was a show where they talk about how back in the 80s, the U.S. government was working on something similar to this in Nicaragua and some of the states down there, like
weaponizing
like a zombie kind of thing.
Virus,
and they talk about it, and they were talking about how these they were not dead, but they weren't human anymore, and so they kind of look like zombies. They were being weaponized, and they're being. I guess that's what they were doing the experiments down there.
Right.
So it's not so far out that this shit can happen. Because that's what the guy talks about, how that's what they were doing down there.
Right.
Exactly what they were doing. So it's not just movies anymore. Rule number 23, Ziploc. I don't get this one. Those little bags are for more than sandwiches. What the fuck that mean?
Yeah, I saw that. That was weird.
It says it keeps the fucking...
something about moisture.
Yeah, the moisture out. Put in your phone when dry. Put in your snack bars and stuff like that. I guess I wouldn't care, dude. Rule number 24, use your thumbs. Ours were made opposed for a reason. They're useful for grabbing things like guns and back iron skillets. That's a dumb one.
Yeah. Now it makes sense why they only included some in the movie.
Yeah, because they're dumb, though. Like this one.
Like the ones in the movie all make sense.
Yeah, because they're funny.
Well, they also make sense with the exception of the Ziploc bags one, because that one's in here.
Rule number 25, shoot first. You don't have to ask zombies anything anyways. That's what it says.
Right.
How about if the guy's just fucking sick? He's not a zombie yet. Take him out.
Shoot first.
You would waste a fucking bullet for somebody.
No, it's gonna be listen. It's gonna attack me or it's not. Like at one point you have to kind of be like, you have to think, right? And this obviously this is all fucking hypothetical, but at what point do I decide, am I gonna shoot a zombie for purposes of, first of all, noise? Are you gonna attract more zombies? Second, is it a self-defense? Yeah, like, am I gonna see a zombie in the distance and just shoot it with my loud ass gun, assuming it doesn't have a silencer? And even if I do have a silencer, do I want to waste a bullet on it? Unless it sees me and attacks me, then it makes sense to fucking shoot it. So if it's a sick guy and he's not attacking me, then most likely I'm not. He doesn't need my attention, and I don't need to defend myself from him, so I'm not gonna shoot him. But if the motherfucker's coming towards me and he doesn't look sane and he looks like he's gonna attack me, then I'm gonna fuck him up.
How about the other type zombies? I forgot to bring this type zombie.
Which one?
Like that one movie, iZombie. What is it? I1 or something like that from Will Smith?
Oh, I Am Legend?
I Am Legend. Is that the one?
Yeah. Oh, shit. But those only come out at night. Those are a little more like, but they are, those are like World War Z movies. Those are like World War Z zombies.
I remember you told me.
Yeah.
I remember you told me about this movie because he was like the last person alive.
Yeah.
Or they had different casts, but in that city, he was the only one.
He was the last one, yeah.
He was the last one, okay. See, that's scary, bro. I don't give a damn.
Did you like it?
I did. That's why he would travel during the day, because in the dark, they would come out.
Yeah, like he had it kind of good, actually, if you think about it. Yeah. Because, yeah, he could be out there in the day and fucking still have a pretty decent, normal life. He had his dog. He didn't really have to worry about anything but food.
That's all he had, though, his dog. And then when they killed him, he went...
Right.
Pretty much went crazy. He had nobody else.
Yeah.
Rule number 26. A little sunscreen never hurt anybody. I mean, you already spoke about this one. Rule number 27. Incoming. Always be on your toes. Pretty much.
Yep.
That's how we were just talking about. We're always fucking like...
Yeah, you got to be aware.
Yeah. Of your surroundings. Rule number 28. Double knot your shoes. Can't be tripping up over your fucking feet, dude. If you have big feet...
Just wear some Crocs.
Rule number 29, the buddy system. We pretty much spoke about this one. You got to have somebody that kind of thinks like you. The more, the merrier. Never go at it alone. Rule number 30, pack your stained stick for those. I don't get this one. For those tough ground blood stains. What the fuck that mean?
Pack your what?
Your stick. Your stick.
Stick or steak? Or steak.
Pack your stained stick for those tough ground.
Oh, like a Tide. Like those stained sticks. The Tide.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you're gonna get blood out of it.
You can put fucking this.
Can you get?
That's stupid.
Yeah, because you get blood splattered on you. Okay,
yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Rule number 31: check the back seat. Oh, see, now this one's a good one.
That's a good one. That one's in the movie.
Yeah, because you can't always. You always see it. That's the one of those things that you get in your car. You don't want to get fucking killed because you didn't look in the back of your seat.
Yeah, that's
You see this shit like all the time in the movies. Have you noticed that shit?
Yeah, it's the typical
like horror movie.
Scary thing, right? Like or a bad guy, he wants to fucking like he's gonna a murderer. Oh, he like sneaks into your car. How the fuck is he sneaking? How's he opening your car? Like
you
these
can't
motherfucking
see.
cars, like they don't sell cars, the new cars nowadays with alarm or without alarm. They just fucking have an alarm when you lock it. And if you open the car without unlocking it, it's gonna beep.
But just think about it. You ever got into your car without not looking in the back seat and not being aware of what's in the back?
100% all the time.
You could always see the back seat.
Not me.
Well, because
in a certain direct, not right behind me. Because first of all, I always have living in California. I always have really dark tints.
Yeah, but don't you have like? Do you have your car is a 2-door, isn't it?
No, it's 4.
Oh, okay,
4-door.
I guess.
But I always have dark tint.
I mean, I could.
So even when I'm walking around the car, I can't see inside
see.
my car.
Oh, okay.
From the back.
Okay, so it makes sense, I guess. I mean, I guess. Okay, maybe, but in the movies they don't always have the fucking tinted windows. They got like a regular car.
That's true. In the movies, it doesn't make sense unless it's nighttime, because in nighttime
you can't see the back.
Well, at night it depends on the night, right? Like if it's if the street is lit, if you're in a garage, in a dark garage parking structure, and it doesn't have any light, I can see how somebody can maybe snipe,
jump in there,
like slip in there. But the whole thing is like, how the fuck are they opening your car?
Yeah,
that's one thing. Who cares? Whatever. That's crazy.
That I don't agree. I mean, I guess it could happen. I guess. I mean, because whenever I walk, I mean, I walk by my back seat and I see what's going on.
Right.
You can pretty much see a lot of the time, but I still don't get it. Unless it's fucking Chucky in the back and he comes and grabs me. But usually,
I tell you what, somebody could be in the back of my car for sure, in both my cars, right behind the driver's seat.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't see them. Like they could be in there, like if they're a smaller person, and they're kind of crunching down high, kind of. They could be in the back because my back windows they're always limo. I always get limo in the back.
So you're the type of person you just open your door and you just jump in there without.
Well, it's not that I'm the type of person. It's like I'm explaining. It's fucking dark. Have you ever had you don't drive with? Listen, if you go inside go in the back. You've been in my cars. Yeah. In the front, it's because the sunlight is not in the front. I carry medium tint, maybe like 50%, whatever. It's medium. So if it's like right now, if we go to the car, you will not see in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And you'll get in my car and you can't. It's fucking pitch black in the back, even if the light from the street is on.
Yeah.
So, okay. but a car that doesn't have any tint, you can see immediately. So I would be aware of that.
Yeah,
but like
in the movies, you could tell that
the cars are not tinted.
Yeah, not
right.
No.
Right. Yeah. No.
I'd be like,
that doesn't make any sense.
What you doing in my car? Get the fuck out.
Doesn't make any sense.
It don't make sense. Check the back seat. Rule number 32: enjoy the little things. And this is pretty funny in the movie because the little things is what is that little cupcake he eats?
Oh, the Twinkies.
The Twinkies.
Yeah, but he was having like a shit fit because there was just a bunch of the other ones. What were they? The pink ones.
Yeah, the girly girls.
Yeah.
But then he found like when they go to the park and then they found like his thing there.
And the dude smushed him, no?
To get him mad because
Yeah, he fucked it up for him.
But still. And that's the thing, like when you're in the zombie apocalypse and you find that one thing that you crave, that you used to love, and then you're always looking for that.
Right.
Even if it's the small, you're always gonna enjoy it no matter what.
Right.
Because you can't take shit like that for granted, man, because they don't make them anymore.
That's true.
So yeah.
That's true.
Enjoy the little things.
And they wouldn't make them again, huh? That's the crazy thing if something like that were to happen.
Yeah, but I don't think it's just like a material thing. I think they're talking about like the little things you enjoy because you're always, it's an everyday thing where you're facing death.
The thing is like, fuck, what's the long game? That would be my main thing. What's the long game here? And then I think that's where, anyway, you keep going down the list. I'm just thinking out loud.
Rule number 33, Swiss Army knife. Do you have one?
Not specifically a Swiss Army knife. I have like one of those, what do they call the Gerber multi-tool in the side of my car. I have,
but it makes sense because it's pretty much they do a lot of stuff.
It has a bunch of stuff.
It
has pliers. It has like a screw. It has a cork bottle opener. A little knife. Yeah,
stuff like that.
A little
can
saw.
Opener. It has can openers and stuff like that. Some of them have can openers.
Yeah,
but it makes sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah, that for sure. I have one with that was a solid one. I've had for like 10 years now. It's like a $60-$80 Gerber.
That's a survival kit.
With a little lock and shit.
Some of them have like that one thing to it kind of pops out and you could like just start a fire with it.
Oh yeah.
I think
that's a good one.
I think it comes with that.
That's a good one. A fire starter thingy. That's a good one to have.
I think that's the main one.
That's the shit we take for granted. You know, like we take we don't realize like even water, bro. Think about it.
Yeah.
You just open a fucking faucet and you have water. You don't realize that the fucking water comes from like the mountains up north, like days. It travels fucking days down to get out here, and then it gets purified and all this bullshit, right?
But does it?
Yeah, it does. It gets like
know.
it goes through like ultraviolet light and all this shit. The city. I'm not saying it's good water. I'm not saying that we drink fucking the best water, but it is purified in it.
I think that I don't know. They did a study where it says that a lot of the waters that people be buying, a lot of them haven't been purified. They just be grabbing them from the faucet.
That would make sense.
And they put them in these recycled bottles, and they resell them back to the
shit
to like the 99-cent store or to
no way,
like shit like that, bro.
That's crazy.
They found that out. It's like, oh, well, they're telling you it's purified, but it's
That's
tap water.
Crazy.
It's fucking tap water. You and I could start a business like that, bro.
Right. Well, that's what happened. That's how 50 Cent got rich. No. Did you hear the story about 50 Cent?
No. I mean,
yeah, when he started, when he invested in vitamin water, when he got the idea for vitamin water, he said he went into a store and he saw like, I don't know what it was, some company. It was like, fuck, these motherfuckers are making like a shitload of money off of water, and he goes like, I'm just gonna get into the water business, something along these lines, and he's like, I'm gonna call it vitamin water, and he called somebody else,
really,
and then they're like, okay, they're gonna name it vitamin water, and bro, fucking vitamin water, it sells for $3-4 a fucking thing at the liquor store, 7-Eleven, wherever, right? Like $3-4.
I actually like it.
I like it too, but that shit costs them 50 cents to make. You know?
Yeah.
And the rest is, like all profit. Well, not all profit.
He ended up selling it to Coca-Cola or something like that, right?
Yeah, he sold it. He may get these dudes, they're all investors. They just invest their money and
that's what he did.
That's
what he did. Yeah, he invested. He was one of the investors. You're right.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense, man. If I had that money, I would probably invest in something.
What was it like? Shaq too. Shaq invested in something else too. I just found out recently. It's like a big fucking deal. Anyways, he ended up selling and like making a shitload of money. So, but
I'm looking at some of the comments here. It says, "Don't forget the crowbars. Stay loaded. Always have extra bullets," which is funny.
Yeah,
that's
ammo's king, bro.
Dude, you just went shooting not too long ago. How hard was it to get ammo?
Well, right now because of everything going on, yeah, it's pretty crazy, dude.
So imagine during this shit, during the
luckily
zombie apocalypse.
I went there on the day they got like a shipment, so I was able to get ammo for like a ton of ammo for me, for my buddy, for all his guns, and we got like big boxes, and we spent like fucking almost like $500 on ammo.
Damn,
that dude stocked up crazy.
Yeah, because it's fun because it goes up like that.
Well, no, not only that. I mean, we didn't shoot all of it.
Yeah,
we probably shot like $100 worth, but right now with everything going on and all the uncertainty, like everybody's stocking up on ammo, and you have a reserve, because in case shit hit. Listen, right now I think I have like maybe 400 rounds.
Yeah,
maybe less. I have like 400 rounds. So like, okay, so that's it. 400 bullets, bro. Like if the shit hits the fan, like that's it. I have 400 bullets. That's it. I have 400 shots.
But if you do double tap, it's 200 now.
Right. Imagine. Like that's it. So that means that's assuming that I'm hitting everyone, and that's assuming that I'm putting. So that essentially I can only kill pretty much like 200 zombies.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Also, another one. You gotta have a big vehicle, large vehicle where you could throw all this shit in there.
That's a tough one, bro.
Because gas is a bitch, right?
Nah, I would want to have a Prius.
Depends.
Because gas is a bitch.
Yeah, well, gas is a bitch.
And how much MPG are you getting on a big ass car? I mean, it's tough.
But how about if you're in the woods? That's just gonna get stuck. If you have a 4x4, like a Wrangler type kind of car, Jeep.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
All terrain.
Maybe I'll tow a Prius. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's funny. We're talking about this. I Googled like lifting a Prius, and some dudes in fucking Canada or something actually managed to get a lift kit on a Prius and put some off-road tires on it, and they got an extra like I don't know how many inches of clearance they got.
Yeah, but if you do that, there goes the MPG though.
But no, it's not even that bad. The thing, even if your MPG goes down like 5 miles, bro, these things getting like 50 miles per gallon.
Yeah, but you still have to calibrate your motor and all that shit too, though, when you do the shit like that.
Right. The gears and stuff for the transmission. But even if you don't, because I get what you're saying. There's you'll lose like 5. It depends on the tire size or whatever, but you're losing in the air, right? Because now you lifted it, there's more drag. The air is going underneath. Yeah, you're even if you lost 10 miles per gallon on a Prius, you're still at fucking 40 miles per gallon.
I would have that car as a second car if I'm going into the city because for once,
or if you're traveling with a group of friends, maybe one off-road car, and then one driving a Prius.
If I'm going to the city, I'll tell you why. And I told you this about the Priuses when I'm in the freeway. Usually, they're always tailgating me, and I'm going pretty fast. That I think, and I move over and thinking it's a bigger car, and it's always a Prius. It's fucking flying by.
Yeah,
like motherfucker, the smallest motherfucking car is fucking tailgating me.
Fast, yeah.
It happens a lot.
Yeah,
it happens a lot.
Well, especially in LA, there's so many Priuses.
But see, this is the thing, though. Have you ever been close to a Prius or in one? Well, obviously you own one, but they're fucking quiet as fuck, dude. You can't hear them,
which is also good.
Exactly, that's what I was going for.
In a zombie situation,
because you can't hear that. I mean, you get in there, listen, you get the shit and get out.
Listen, I would go electric. Obviously, I would prefer to go electric. The problem with electric is it's limited on mileage. Not only is it limited on mileage, but where am I charging? I'm gonna have solar panels up for 2 days to get 3 days. To get a full charge. It depends on how big my solar panels are. I mean, I'd be curious if anybody knows, out there, maybe they can shoot you a comment or something on the podcast, or I don't know, YouTube, wherever you put it up, and let me know. Usually, or we can just Google it. But
usually it's on Instagram. They send me messages.
Because you could have like solar panels. I've seen some dudes that do like serious camping, and they'll have solar panels on the top of their roof rack. So on one side they'll carry their some extra supplies, and then the other side they'll carry solar panels. But the solar panels are for like charging their devices, like the backup, the camera,
okay, makes sense.
The
smaller appliances,
the smaller stuff, right?
I could see that.
So that would be cool too. One of those Mercedes off-road vans,
You gotta have a big. I would say like kind of like a Bronco style car or Jeep Wrangler type car. I could see that because if we're living out in the fucking woods or somewhere in the ranch in the desert or whatever, wherever I'm at, you're gonna need those 4x4 type cars. Yeah,
that's true. You know what? That would be a good plan to have like 2 cars. So I would probably have a little hitch so I could tow the Prius.
Yeah.
And then we're in like one of those the vans where you can live in.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And then you'd have to have the van all like fucking like the windows would have to be all like protected.
I forget what the movie is called.
Bars.
What's that movie called? There's a zombie apocalypse movie that has like this big ass fucking RV and it's all with like looking like a tank. I forget what that movie's called.
Yeah, you'd have to have it like that.
Fucking looking like a tank.
With the big ass fucking plow, the snow plows in the front.
Yeah, in the front, yeah.
Like put one of those in the front. Because if there's zombies or if you have any other people trying to shoot at you, you have a big ass plate of steel in the front.
Damn, I just saw this movie, bro. I forgot what fucking movie that's called, man. I saw it with Isaac not too long ago.
Can't remember.
There's so many fucking movies.
So many.
You know what movie I do like though too? The Return of the Walking Dead. Oh, The Return of the Living Dead. I think part 2.
Yeah.
It's when they're in LA and it's like these rocker guys. It's cheesy, bro, but it's for some reason I enjoy it, bro. Whenever I see it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it.
I can't, dude. There's so many. I can't remember them specifically.
They pop up in the barrel and fucking shit's coming alive, even though that shit was dead. Like they have like this. I guess it's this animal that's cut in half and it comes alive once the gas hits it. It's a trip, bro. But that movie, for some reason, it just to me it's a classic.
Yeah,
it's The Return of the Walking Dead. It's time.
I remember the name. I remember them, but I don't remember the movie. So.
And then they can never contain it, so the what is it? The army blows up the entire fucking city.
That's what it is. Is that the one where this one dude, that one Marvel guy, he's a sniper in that movie? I think that's it. No,
it's not that one. No, this was in the 80s, I think. This movie's in the 80s.
Okay,
it's The Return of the Walking Dead.
Did you see what was that one Quentin Tarantino movie with? Fucking not Mel Gibson. Who's the Die Hard guy? The guy from Die Hard. Bruce Willis. And a bunch of other actors, or like
Soundproof or something like that.
Yeah. And there was like 2 movies in one and shit.
Yeah, I forget that movie. I know it's called Proof something or.
Yeah, that one was crazy. That was crazy.
It didn't it come out around the same time with Machete? Around the same time.
Yeah, it did. I think Machete came out after maybe.
Yeah. I remember. Michelle Rodriguez is on it.
Well,
okay, well, we're getting to the end. Let's cut this shit.
Zombie apocalypse.
If it was you or Dupree, and you have to fucking fight for that fucking the last beef steak or whatever is out there. What would you do? Push him? Kick him?
Nah, Dupree's a very a pretty physical guy, bro. Like,
no, he's a strong.
And he trains, so I think he would definitely kick my ass. So
nah, he does all the training and still kick his ass. No, I mean, because hey,
I love the level of confidence you say that with.
Because this happens all the time. What's the purpose of him training all this shit?
I don't know, bro. I think if we all right now, if we got into a ring. I've
been in the ring with that guy plenty of times. Wrestling.
No, right now. If you got into a ring with gear and everything, and it was like bam, 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 ring, like round one, full on out, like.
No, he'd probably do me. You know, he'd probably like beat the shit out of me. When it comes to boxing, that's his thing.
No, even like right now, like full on, it could be UFC style in an octagon.
Well, he was a wrestler. I used to wrestle with that, but you know what? He likes to grab ass, and I didn't like that shit, bro. He did. He used to grab ass. He said that's a move. It's a dirty. It's a dirty move, but you would do it because
poke you with his finger.
Yeah, they do that. It's a thing. Ask any wrestler. It's called checking the oil or something like that.
Oh shit, that's disgusting.
So because what are you gonna do? Right. You're not gonna be thinking about what you're supposed to be doing, but you're gonna be thinking about what the fuck is this fucker doing?
What the fuck? Yeah.
So it kind of distracts you, and then
it's like in football, right? Like you guys do shit in the line. Like
they fucking pinch you, and when you're on top of the dog pile, some fool straight up fucking punch you in the balls or shit like that.
Right.
That's just stupid stuff. But yeah, shit like that happens. So let's go back to this, dude. It's you and Dupree.
Me and Dupree.
And you gotta get that
and
fucking
the last
steak.
Piece of meat.
It's a last piece of meat. You need protein to survive.
Yep.
And maybe the milk.
It's just me and him though. Like we don't have family and kids waiting in the back.
Yeah, well, your families depend on this shit.
Is this an animal or is this? So what is this?
No, well, it's a piece of fucking meat. It's just there.
Like a steak,
it's a steak. It's gonna feed you and the family, and the milk you need it because your kids need milk.
Listen, I believe in strength in numbers, so I think that
he belongs to a different group, eh? he belongs.
Well, if he belongs to a different group, then I'm gonna. It depends who saw the piece of meat first.
This is
he saw it first, and he's gonna go and take it. He hasn't seen me. I don't know, man. I don't know. It'd be. I don't know. Because then my humanity would kick in, and it would be like, "Fuck!" Like,
okay, let it
go. My kids haven't eaten for days or whatever, and then this motherfucker he hasn't seen me, and he's not a part of my group. Yeah, I would probably kill him. I would probably shoot him,
or just take his ankle off.
No, I'd probably shoot him.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to kill him. I'd probably like, hey, look at that, and then hit him in the ankle and the knee, and then just leave him there. Sorry, Dupree, but I got to take this to my kids.
But he doesn't know you. But he's from another group. He doesn't know you.
But this is the thing.
Unless you know Dupree.
This is where it gets really like messed up.
Right.
So you guys get there at the same time. You haven't seen him in a while. He hasn't seen you in a while.
Like we both see each other at the same time.
And you're kind of like a shock at the same time. And then you guys look at the fucking piece of meat over there, and you're like, fuck, dude.
No, we'd have to. I would talk about it.
Right.
I'd be like, bro, we haven't eaten.
This is something about Dupree. He thinks more like me in those terms where he's like, hey, dude, look at that, bam, punching the balls, and then runs.
Yeah, I mean, listen, yeah, I guess in that situation, I would, because I know him, and I'd be like, fuck, dude, like, what's up? You know, obviously, I would maybe like my hand would be on my gun, or just like I would be kind of like prepared, but I wouldn't be. I don't think it would just be. I would just be like, oh, fuck you, bomb, and then like I'm taking the food. It would be like, I'm more of a talker, you know. I'm not.
Where Dupree is not, because you can't understand him.
Yeah, more of a talker. I'm definitely not a fighter, dude. I'm not a fighter, but then it's like anyone, right? Like what's that one saying? I can't remember the saying, but I don't have to be a fighter to know that, you know, like to be able to stand up for myself, right? Or to be able to survive. You will have to fight. Obviously, if push comes to shove, like shit's gonna happen. But I'd rather, you know, talk my way into or out of something.
All right.
So I'd be like, hey, listen, man, listen. I haven't in that situation. I'd be like, fuck, dude, I haven't fed my family. My kids haven't eaten for fucking days. And then like he would say, oh well, you know what?
What if he tells you, let's wrestle for it? That's his thing.
Well, okay. So all right. So let's fucking wrestle for it. That's it.
He's like, whoever falls asleep first.
All right. That's it.
I punch him in the balls and
But
run.
if he said that, yeah, then if that would happen, then yeah, for sure. Because at that point, there's no rules, motherfucker. Like we're not wrestling for fun here. We're wrestling.
I
for
could
a
see him
fucking
doing.
piece of meat.
He'd be like,
I would poke him in the eye. Like I would poke him in the fucking eye. I'd be like, let's wrestle. Bam.
You got to, right? Be like, hey, what's that? Kicking the balls. Bam. That'd be me, man.
It's true. It's true.
Survival of the fittest.
Fucking shit.
That's it, man.
That's crazy.
That's just crazy. Okay. I guess those are the rules of surviving the zombie apocalypse.
Choose your cars and your weapons wisely.
Oh, hell yeah. And stay in shape as we,
Stay in shape.
because there's guys like me that once the momentum starts.
You're dead, bro. You're dead.
Fuck no. Look. This is what you don't understand. Never underestimate the guy next to you. That's something that I'm going to tell you because
I won't underestimate the pre, but you? I don't know, bro.
You still underestimate me? Oh man, see that's the problem. I would like people to underestimate me. That's what you want. You want people to underestimate you.
It's true.
That's what you want.
It's true.
That's what you want. Yes, I'm a little overweight, but
I don't know.
you know what? Hey, I probably survive longer because I have all this fat around me. I'd probably survive more.
You assuming that no fucking zombie's gonna chase you. Assuming that you don't encounter a zombie, you will survive longer.
Nobody. Hey, I don't think I've ever seen a movie where the zombie is fucking running a marathon, bro. You get me?
They don't stop, bro. They don't stop.
But this is what's the funny part. If you ever, it's funny what a person will do when you have adrenaline pumping.
Oh, listen, I have no doubt in my mind that you will be able to run the hardest and the fastest if you ran in your life. But I also that is gonna
it's not gonna sustain.
It's not gonna last. It's gonna be like a 30-second spurt before your lungs kick in. You know, your lungs are gonna kick in, and then it's gonna be like fuck. Yeah, exactly.
10 seconds.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's just funny.
No more. For me, it would be the same right now because I haven't.
I don't know how Dupree would do it because you wouldn't be able to communicate with other people. Nobody could understand him.
Maybe the zombies don't understand him.
True.
That's true.
That was gonna kick my ass. All right, last couple questions. So, since it's Halloween, by the time this gets out tomorrow or Tuesday, we'll be heading towards Halloween. It's a yes or no question.
Okay.
Candy corn.
No.
Why?
I don't like it.
It fucking sucks, huh?
Yep.
We'll leave it there because my wife loves that shit and everybody hates it. It was voted as the number one ugliest or
worst, yeah.
The worst candy of all time, yeah.
Oh, of all time?
Of all time.
Shit.
It's a seasonal candy and people fucking either you love it or you hate it.
Heidi loves that shit. An old school thing or an acquired taste. Ugh, it's just corn. It's fucking corn. Like
it's nasty.
Like candy.
Triangle.
Candy corn.
When's the last time you had that?
Fuck no.
My kid likes it. Isaac likes it.
Maybe I will like nibble at it. I'll get the taste and I'll be like, okay, I'm good.
My kid loves that shit. Heidi loves that shit too, man. Yeah.
Maybe do they like corn? Do they like a lot of corn?
I like corn too, though, but I don't like candy corn.
But I don't like candy corn either.
My other one likes corn too. He doesn't like the candy corn.
Yeah, no shit.
Fuck that shit.
Tootsie Rolls. You like Tootsie Rolls?
Oh, yeah, I like Tootsie Rolls. What? Top 5 candies. Go.
Sheesh.
Your top 5.
Snicker bar.
Oh, of course.
Reese's.
Reese's Pieces?
Yeah, Reese's Pieces. Snicker bar, Reese's Pieces. Sour Skittles.
Sour Skittles. Whoa, okay.
And then it's got to be Belgian chocolate.
Belgian chocolate. Never even heard of that one.
Yeah. Well, it's just a type of chocolate. Like, in terms of chocolate, like that is...
I like the Hershey's.
American chocolate is just a lot of sugar, bro.
Yeah, that's
and I know Reese's and Snickers, you know, they're American, but I the fact that it has peanut butter and then the other one has nuts and caramel inside, which I'm not a big caramel guy in any other fucking chocolate or thing. But anyway, Snickers, Reese's, Sour Skittles, and Belgian chocolate, and number 5, I don't know.
It's pretty much a bunch of chocolate, huh? You don't like candies at all? Other than Tootsie Rolls?
Well, Tootsie Rolls kind of chocholatey.
But that's what I tell you. But they come in colors, though. There's like the flavor.
Well, the Sour Skittles is...
that's one.
Is a candy. Maybe those like strawberry string things, like the sour fucking shit. I like sour shit. I like the really sweet chocolate and then the sour.
Okay, like this. Shit. Okay, that makes sense. How about this one? It's because by the time this shit's out, we'll be straight into Halloween by then. I know you've been watching a lot of more horror movies than you.
Right now, yeah, for sure.
Because I remember last year at this point we had a podcast on that, and you guys were telling me that you guys were not into watching any of that shit. But what happened?
Well, right now with Corona, you're at the house more, so you watch more stuff.
Oh man, I love fucking horror movies.
And now, there's been a lot of stuff that's been coming out right now too, like those hauntings of the house man, the Bly Manor, whatever, the Hill
That's just
house.
good, right?
Those are good.
That show Evil.
I started
good,
with
bro.
Evil, bro.
Oh,
Evil was
good, right?
really good. And yeah, the shit. I think the horror nowadays it's gotten better. I didn't like the old shit because it was a lot of stupid.
Yeah, it's slashers. That's a slasher.
It was a
That's
lot
slasher
of
era.
stupid, and I just couldn't deal with that shit. It was like,
You know what?
fuck, what?
That's a slasher era. Yeah.
Like Scream. You remember the Screams?
Yeah, slasher movie.
Fuck. They're running with their tits all
Well,
out.
Halloween slasher.
And then they just get stabbed. Like,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
how are you getting killed, bro? Like, how are you getting killed in a movie and you're not defending yourself or trying to stop the shit with your hand? You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, top 5 horror movies.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Whatever.
Yeah, Casper. I grew up with Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Heidi told me that too the other day. I said, Casper's like,
Casper.
what? Casper?
Yeah. Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Dude,
what else?
Can't be any worse than what I read out last time I had my podcast. We were reading something out of the Men's Health magazine. What men's voted for, and all these crappy movies. I was like, what the hell is this?
What was it?
Fucking horrible movies. I have some movies I haven't seen.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre was fucking
okay.
was a really
the
good
newer one or the old ones?
No, the newer one.
Okay.
The one that came out like 2000s,
Okay.
I think it was
Yeah,
early 2000s.
Yeah, that one's pretty trippy though.
That one was like the first one. I think that's the
Yeah.
one that popped it off for everyone
Okay.
for horror movies. For me anyway.
Okay.
For a lot of people. And I think what else? What other ones? What are your top 3?
Shit, it's nostalgic. It has to be Nightmare on Elm Street just because
Right.
it's just the boogeyman, bro.
It's classic, yeah.
And then I also said I would say
fucking freaky. Those are fucking freaky, those movies.
Really?
I hated them. I used to have the worst nightmares with that shit. I can't believe my parents let me watch that shit.
I don't know. I like the Conjuring universe. The Conjuring universe is
Conjuring's are good.
fucking beautiful. I love that. It's just
I don't know that I would say call them beautiful, but
not beautiful, but the horror genre of
they're
it.
good, yeah.
Fucking all the movies.
Those are
they're
really
fucking
good, bro. Those are really good.
So the 1, 2, Annabelle Creations, Annabelle Comes Home. All that. It's the way they make them. Insidious, right?
Yeah, I remember the Haunting of Emily Rose.
That one's good.
That one's a good one.
Yeah. So I have all those lined up this week to watch. So every time I get home and before going to bed, watching that shit and then passing out, that's the shit, man.
For sure. Have some What is it? What is it?
Puff gift for me.
Yeah. I was gonna. What is the THC? Or no, not THC. I was just gonna call it like.
I do the CBD / THC and then I take a couple.
And watch a movie.
Oh yeah, I love that shit, dude.
Yeah, it's
fucking the shit.
I pass out though, bro. As of late, I don't know. It's because I'm getting older. As of late though, like I fucking get into bed and I start watching a movie. I'm out. Especially
if you
when
smoke. If you smoke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's probably because it's relaxing you. It's relaxing you. I smoke, as you could tell. I smoke and I could just stay up and just relax it.
Yeah.
It's more of the just enjoying the moment. That's why. That's why I stay up.
Maybe I have too much when I've done that.
No, you gotta build to a tolerance.
Right. It's true.
So you haven't built a tolerance to it.
No. I don't like building tolerances to shit. It's cheaper. It's cheaper for me.
Well, I have built a tolerance because I'm always in pain because of my knees, bro.
Yeah,
so
fuck.
It's better than taking fucking Advil and all that shit, dude.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So those are your top movies.
Top movies, yeah. What about you? Top candies.
How about this, bro? How about fucking... Everybody has a fucking Halloween theme song, bro. Whatever pops out in your head. Somebody fucking doing donuts.
I'm thinking Ghostbusters.
Okay, that's a classic.
Yeah.
We all said that?
Probably. What's the main one, bro? The main. I can't. I have it in my head, but I can't sing it. Like.
It has to be Thriller. Thriller?
Thriller's a good one. No, but it's not Thriller. It's like a.
Dead Man's Party?
How does it go?
It's a dead man's party.
No. I'm not thinking song. I'm thinking more of like an evil, little music.
You know which one's that one is? Friday the 13th?
Yeah, that one. That one's a fucking.
I'm sorry. It's the Halloween one.
Yeah. Can we still buy ringtones, by the way? I gotta buy like a Halloween ringtone.
No, man. You could download those now.
You can download for free now?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know about Amazon. I mean, iPhones.
iPhone.
That's another fucking
podcast, huh?
iPhone versus Android.
It's true.
For real.
Yeah.
Could talk about it.
We shall.
So is that it?
That is it, man. I guess, yeah.
I also said I mentioned the I don't know if you remember when you were a kid that the Freddy Krueger movies again, Nightmare on Elm Street, when the girls are doing the jump rope. And they have that 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4. Better lock your door. You remember
that?
that?
One, yeah.
So that one, whenever everybody hears that shit, start running.
Yeah,
He's coming.
That's crazy.
He is coming.
That's fucking crazy.
So even this one, I do that all the time to my little one, and he knows. Like,
which one's that one?
That's Friday the 13th. That's Jason coming for your ass, dude.
Shit. I was not a big Jason fan.
I was never a big Jason fan either, but I've been watching more of them often because they're on the AMC, and I be watching all them shit, dude. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm into horror, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a horror freak. I love it. I don't know. I just can't watch it with the lights off anymore by myself. So
why do you think that is?
I don't know.
It's like you have kids now.
Maybe, and I think the last year episode when you guys were talking, I don't like bringing any of that shit into my house, and then I think that shit got stuck into my head, bro. It's over.
It's crazy for me. You know, it's crazy because Damaris was talking about this last time. How when we were watching Evil.
Yeah,
because there was like there's a lot of like demonic shit. And they're doing exorcisms and shit like that, and I was watching. I was fine with it, like weirdly because I'm usually very like I was the opposite, bro. Like
it's creepy though.
I was like very fucking. It's creepy, but I don't know if it's because like I grew up with an understanding of it. I guess from a religious standpoint.
Yeah,
and so when I see it like that, it doesn't scare me. And I don't see or think or feel anything from it. What scares me is like the suspense or the shit where like, you know, like where they fucking like the suspense. The suspense is what kills me. It gives me crazy fucking anxiety. That kills me. That's
a fucking truth.
I'd rather see the fucking possession and the demonic spirit and the shit. Like I can see it. It doesn't freak me out. But it fucking freaks the fuck out of me for you to just continuously be trying to scare me and not tell me what it is.
But that's what scary movies are. It's the suspense of it.
Yeah, that's what kills me.
How are you gonna die?
Like one of the Hill House ones, right? In the beginning.
The first one?
I think the first one.
With the little girls and when the mom's
the bedroom, you don't know what the fuck is in the house, you know? Like you're like, that one tripped me out a lot. But yeah, you still watch it.
Yeah, have you ever seen the Paranormal Activity one? The first one. I think the first one.
I think I have. Yeah, that one was freaky.
Yeah, the first one is a trip, eh?
That was freaky.
That one's a trip, eh?
That was
because it comes and grabs you from the leg and drags you out. Fuck that.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was fucking crazy. The Grudge. You remember The Grudge?
Yeah, The Grudge.
The Grudge was good.
I think that's one of the reasons I like the Conjuring, because it's possession supposedly and shit like that.
Conjuring too. Like those are based on real shit.
Yeah.
You know, like it was based on a true story, you know?
Yeah. Real true cases. That's something I started working on today because I actually want to do one midweek. I think I'm going to do one midweek.
Did you finish Evil already or no?
No, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Okay. I'm almost done. But I just want to, the one I actually won with this episode, after this one, I think I'm going to record a little bit. It's the Ed and Lorraine Warren cases. That one. Mm-hmm. I think it's a little different because I have to do some research and kind of talk about it. Mm-hmm. But I just really want to talk into those cases because all those cases are Ed and Lorraine Warren's movie cases from the Amityville Horror, The Conjuring, which is
that was a good one too.
All those are cases they worked on.
Yeah.
So I just really want to even if it's 30 minutes that I talk about it, I just really want to go over that. So the Amityville Horror, the Conjuring 1, the Conjuring 2, which is in the England.
Right.
And they were gonna do the Conjuring 3. It was supposed to open up in September of this year, but because of the pandemic, they didn't come out. Same thing with. They're doing a Slender Man movie or something like that too on it.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot of the Annabelle movies too. Exactly, the Annabelle movies too. Mm-hmm. The Nun.
Yeah.
The Nun too.
They're creepy.
So all those movies are cases that they have worked on, bro. Supposedly real cases, bro. So
yeah.
Fuck it. Let's leave it there, brother.
That's a wrap.
Are we done? Anything about the zombie apocalypse?
No, just
no sneaker bars. You got.
Oh yeah, the sneaker bars last a long time. You know, some canned food, and keep your car full of fuel. Right. Keep your closet full of ammo.
Keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
Yep.
Right.
And it's working out for Donald Trump. He's best friends with the North Korean guy. You know,
shit. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in like 3 weeks or something.
That's like your BFF right there.
I don't know. We're gonna just have to leave it there, bro. I know you love the guy. I don't know, man. Fuck that shit, eh?
Happy Halloween to everyone.
Happy Halloween. F candy corn.
Stay safe.
This is Gus. Thanks, Josh, for coming on the Everything Goes podcast.
Thank you, brother.
Remember, guys, catch us on the Everything Goes podcast, social media, Instagram, Twitter. Is that it? Facebook. Share, subscribe. We are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, and that's it. Remember, guys, if you want, leave a messages, write comments, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. And that's it. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say this. We'll catch you guys next time.